Game 3, Eastern Conference Semifinals. The Washington Wizards have showed up hungry and determined to fight for what they believe is rightfully theirs. Will they be able to break the stalemate and come out on top against the Celtics? Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
Game 3 of the Eastern Conference, the first two will split. Who will get the advantage here? It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Take a look at the Wizards. They managed to take one game on the road. Now the challenge to take care of business on their home court.
You know, anytime you're going on the road, the first two games, realistically, you're hoping to get a split. So I'm sure they're happy with where they stand. They've stolen home court advantage. Now they need this one. They got to get greedy.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Boston. Irving is out there with the great one. Then there's Hill, and it's Hayward, and it's McGee, and it's the front. Home in the paint. Now here's Hayward. Bradley Beal unable to get his shots in there. Here's the great one. He's covered by Beal. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Irving. Three-pointer. Washington with the rebound. They won their last game Monday night.
And when you shoot a high percentage from distance, that gives you momentum and really keeps the opponent on the road.
And especially important on the road. Sinking those deep shots makes it hard for the other team to build momentum.
Beal's shot is good.
And so it begins, taking control right up front.
I like the effort. It always feels good to get a little more fun.
Now, here is Irving. Down low. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. And it's Lue with the rebound. And the Wizards with possession. Beal drives in from the baseline. No good on the shot. Good D by Irving. Washington on D. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from the great one. Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Ball passes to Gortat. It's Beal on the wing from past the arc. Beal can't get that one to fall.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's the great one, and the layup's good off the glass.
That's his mindset. Attack, attack, attack whenever possible.
All with it. He dishes it to Beal. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Beal's got 5 now.
And Beal is known as a long-distance shooter. We all know this. His stroke from deep is beautiful to watch.
Irving kicks to Hayward. McGee is screen. Charity swipe shot. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. McGee's got his first bucket of the night.
Too many inches being given up in that matchup. I mean, he's got no chance of putting a stop to that layup.
Brewer sets the pick for Wall. To the inside. And stolen by Hayward. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Here's the great one. Gortat with the rebound. Washington's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. And our Hall of Famer David Aldridge had a chance to speak with Scott Brooks. David?
And stealing a win on the road was huge for them. The coach said protecting their home court advantage now is going to be doubly difficult. He said the key will be to stay aggressive on defense. As he put it, we want to prevent them from getting into any kind of comfort zone at our end of the floor. We'll see if they can hold down home court tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
I love the attitude of this young man, John Wall. He plays with real passion for his teammates. It's infectious. He makes them better, too.
Stolen by Lure. Porter with it. Now defended by Hayward. Feeds it to Lure. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Boston the other way. Shortstop comes up with the rebound. The Wizards with the lead. There's a screen by Gortat. Moving against Wall. Over Irving. Wall, no luck.
Wasted opportunity. That's a good chance right there for an easy 2 on the open jump.
Irving kicks to Hayward. A 3-ball. There's the great one, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on John Wall. The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That free throw good from the great one. However, he's jacked in for John Wall. He doesn't get the second one.
He's upset he missed on a chance to give them the lead, but he evens things up.
And that one's good by Porter.
Porter knows how to score inside. He possesses great quickness. He has that length also to finish the paint.
Hayward is screen on Porter. The dish to McGee. Passes it to the great one. The kick out to Irving. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. 4th, Kyrie Irving.
He is having so much success from beyond the three-point line. Some guys just thrive on this kind of pressure.
Weber kicks to Porter. Now the pass to Beal. Lure the screen. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Irving against Webber. Outside Irving. Baseline try. That one good for 2. Irving's got his first basket.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
They set the pick. And Lure wide open. He shoots it. Good, and Weber gets the assist.
And they are going toe-to-toe here tonight, guys. This looks like a heavyweight fight.
Punch, counter punch. Neither club's been able to sustain anything.
Hit by Harold. McGee sets the pick for Irving. Beal with the block. And they get it back. The shot's good from McGee.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Here's Beal. He's got 5. Porter kicks to Lure. Over Harold. Lure can't hit.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
So now all defenses are constructed to protect the mid-range area. Nicely done that time.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's Beal. From 12 feet out. And that's good for 2. Beal's got 7 points.
Oh, Beal plays big in the paint. It doesn't matter who's on him. He's determined to finish open.
Weber against Irving. Hit by Harold. Beal on the double team. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Irving. Second chance effort. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. The Celtics shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Washington making some shots. Celtics trail by 7 on the floor for Boston. Hayward outside at the 3 with Morris to his side at the 4. Irving is out there with the great one, and it's Harold in at the 5 down low. The shot's good from the great one. Now Wall. Outside Porter. Pass to Beal. Lure the screen. Beal dishes to Lure. Shot clock at 6. Here's Porter. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Best laid plans, right? Well, I tell you right there, though, that's one that takes every single.
Now, here is Morris. Following the miss by Otto Porter. Here's Irving. Tries again. The great one. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Moving against Wall. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
How about that amazing focus from Wall? Even when the D was roughing him up, he was still attacking the basket, keeping his eyes up.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Celtics trail by 6. Here's the great one. 12 points for him. Takes it to Hayward. Works out with the defensive effort.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on the straight to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
I mean, wow. The scoring ability of Bill is so impressive.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
Well, after getting to the stripe in the first quarter, he's definitely been more assertive driving inside.
Here's the great one. He's covered by Beal. That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from the great one. Outside, Beal. It's to Gortat. Porter against Hayward. Here's Wall. Ball's knocked loose.
Off target with his what? Pretty good look from mid-range.
And Porter comes to help. This ball moving by Boston. And it's Irving missing.
It's clear this just isn't his night. I mean, if they're going to keep him on the floor, I think his best role would be to be a decoy.
Beal from long range. And again, Washington no good.
Well, it appears as though he has lost his touch a little after connecting on 2 in the first quarter.
And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last. Here's the great one. He's covered by Beal. This is to Hayward. Over Porter. It's good, and the Washington lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Gordon Hayward. The Wizards have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Now here's Wall. He has 7. Over Irving. The Wizards with another miss.
He's been off target for the most part, but it hasn't held them back.
The shot's good from the great one.
An ideal start for him from the field. I mean, he hasn't missed a thing yet.
Wall against Irving. Wall passes to Beal. And stolen by Hayward. And Hayward the stop.
And guys, I tell you, big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
Yeah, and he reads it all the way, has that slide court awareness you have to be mindful of.
Here's Wall following the bucket by the Celtics. He feeds it to Gortat. Back to Wall, trying to get back on track, and the 3 ball is good. Wall's got 8 here in the quarter.
He played a very solid first quarter. Now he's taking it up a notch in the second.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Oden.
Thanks, Kevin. The great one in that last game against the Wizards put on a show. He ended with 16 points, and part of that scoring came from behind the arc, adding a few threes to his season total. What a complete performance. He affected all aspects of the game. It was really hard to stop him once he got it going. Back to you, Kevin.
Nice work, David. Thank you. His contribution in that game was a big one.
And whenever he's that effective, it makes them so much stronger as a team. It doesn't have to do it all, but it helps when he does a little bit of everything.
Yeah, especially when you know a team's ready for him. He's going to have a lot of eyes on him tonight, so he's going to have to step his game up. The defense is going to be ready for him.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
They set the pick, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
Yeah, as a big fella, that's the thing, Greg. You got to be quick in setting those screens. If you get a little lazy, you get called for it.
Tipped away. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Wall's running. Beal's shot is good.
That's just great awareness from the savvy point guard. Wall is excellent for sharing well.
Here's the quick one. He's got 17. They need this. Washington with the rebound. Lure's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Irving against Beal. And there's the feed to Wall. And Lure kicks to Porter. There's a screen by Gortat. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Fifth on the list, Kyrie Irving.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Celtics making a switch here. Tatum's checked in, but they'll get another chance. Celtics trail by 7. From deep. And it's Lure with the rebound. Lure's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Wall kicks to Gortat. There's a screen by Gortat. Beal dishes to Gortat. And it's Gortat finishing it off.
I like seeing Beal thread the needle there. A fabulous passer in the pick and roll.
For Boston, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. There's the quick one. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 19 points for the great one.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Wall against Irving. Wall passes to Lure. Back to Wall from the arc. The rebound by the Celtics.
Well, it's a confidence shaker when you can't hit a wide open three.
Beal on the double team. Beal with the steal. One-on-one fast break. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
The potential this kid Beal has is incredible. He's already a dynamic scorer. He continues to get better every offseason.
For the Wizards, Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Gortat. Mirotic comes in for Lure. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Otto Porter Jr. Then for the Celtics, JaVale McGee comes in for Harrell. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Gordon Hayward. Now here's Brown. A floater, and he sinks the layup. Brown's got his 2nd basket.
And Brown is just utilizing his athleticism yet again. I mean, this time from the interior, though, but just sinking these close-range shots.
Outside Beal. Here's Wall. And he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle, too.
This is an amazing run. It's like he's been the only guy on the floor this quarter.
De'Ante Webber is checked in for Washington. The Wizards have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. Irving against Wall. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And here is Mirotic. He's got 7. And it's Wall in the corner. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Wall's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Wizards. Irving passes to the great one. Stolen by Webber. And here they come. We've got 1:48 left in the first half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mirotic has a wide open look. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Irving. 1:21 left now here in the second. It's stolen by Wall. And here we go. Washington fast break. Oubre, no one around him. And again, Washington with the triple.
And beginning to pull away. Really effective play calling halfway through this.
Well, they figured out what's working. And that's what they're going to keep hammering with. It's his shooting that's kept them out of an even deeper hole.
Wizards leading by 16. And Wall kicks to Weber to the left side wing. Off target from outside. Boston's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's the great one. It doesn't go for him. And Washington the other way now. Now, here is Weber. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Moving against Wall.
It's so tough to slow down Wall. Once he has a head of steam behind him, you got to foul or you hope he misses.
The Wizards have been getting it done. And so it's Washington holding a big.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, scoring has not been an issue. How are you getting those looks that you want?
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break. And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3. It's been one outstanding game from the great one.
Unbelievable the way he dominated that offensive glass in those first 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, creating multiple second chance opportunities, doing everything he can to try to help his team.
The explosive backcourt is Wall and Beal at the 1 and 2. Porter is out there with John Lewis. And it's Gortat in at the center position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
Come on, Irvin is such an amazing guard. Uncle Drew, you know, he continues to show the young bucks how to get it done out there.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The first one falls. So he gets them both. Celtics trail by 18. McGee is screen on Wall. Irving dishes to McGee. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. McGee's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
That's just outstanding awareness from Irving right there. Remarkable at finding his guys when they're wide open.
Porter passes to Wall. Wall draws the double. Just 4 to shoot. Over Irving. Wall, that's good. Wall's got 24 points.
Yeah, Wall is used to having guys in his face. I mean, he's demonstrating his exceptional focus shooting over this tough defense.
Here's the great one. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. That unleashed chaos. Under Armour replay really giving us a good look at the action.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Irving against Wall. He kicks to Porter. Lure a screen on Hayward. And it's Beal in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. Celtics trail by 16. Outside Irving. Here's the great one. Gortat with the block.
Oh, that's just a long wingspan of Gortat. I mean, it's highly effective, especially how he swats away shots.
There's a screen by Gortat. And Beal kicks the Wall. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Irving kicks to Harrell. Irving with the ball. Inside. And it's McGee with the jam.
really showing great strides in improving his passing, wanting to be a more effective floor general.
There's the screen. And Beal kicks to Gortat. Outside, Beal. Shoots. Hits the jumper in space. Beal's got 21.
Oh, I love how confident Beal is scoring the ball. I mean, he feels like he can score from any area on the court.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
They are throwing the ball away at an alarming rate. I'm sure that's what they're discussing right now, those turnovers. They have to take care of the basketball, value each possession.
Here's Irving. Hayward outside. Puts it up from 15. Irving misses.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know if he can just break through this cold streak, he can give you what you need.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly, then with the quick reaction time.
Here's the great one. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Washington leading now by 16. And the foul called on the great one. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Wall. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Irving against Wall. Hayward outside. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Putting defenders in tough spots is a trait of Hayward's game. I mean, he gets his man on the back foot and forces him to either foul or give up the easy one.
And Washington making a change here. Green's checked in. Terry Rozier's checked in for Boston. Over in the corner. Lure. And Wall kicks to Porter. Shoots from the high post. And again, Washington no good.
Wasted opportunity. That's a good chance right there for an easy 2 on the open jump.
Here's Rozier, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on John Wall.
And Rozier is outstanding at drawing fouls on these kinds of shots.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Boyce is checked in for JaVale McGee. Lure the screen. Wall dishes to Lure. They'll double him with Arrow. So it's Washington now. Outside, Wall. Here's Green. Banked in off the glass. Green's got 5.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
You know the saying, numbers don't lie. You can see it up there on the scoreboard.
Here's the great one. The shot, no good. Washington leading now by 14. Beal gets a wide open look. Kept alive.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Well, I like the decision making. I mean, that's a shot he wants to keep taking. He's giving him a nice lift this quarter. The shots are falling for him.
For Washington, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime.
Yeah, that one put them over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Here's the great one. He's covered by Beal. The shot's good from the great one.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Well, he's been lights out all game. No one can deny that, but I'm not sure his efforts will be enough to get his team to win.
outside Wall. And Wall slams it home.
You gotta enjoy watching Wall take flight. He's a sensational dunk artist.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Here's the great one. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot two.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. Both free throws good from the great one. Washington leading now by 11. Now Wall. 28 points for him. Green, the screen. Down low. Well placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. And it's blocked. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. And Washington again with the bucket.
Oh, Bill is a skilled distributor. I mean, he has a sense for when one of his teammates has a clean look at the bucket.
Rozier, the pass to the great one. Hit by Harrell. Passes it to Rozier. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Oh, the fearlessness by Rozier, that's what helps him.
Here's Wall. On the floor for Boston. We've got Hayward. JaVale McGee is out there with Tatum. Then there's the great one. And it's Irving at the 1. Here's Lure. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 5 assists tonight.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, that's because they made a concerted effort to get the shooters involved. Now they've built up the confidence.
Irving kicks to McGee. 6 to shoot. McGee is screen. Here's the great one. Back to McGee. Works out with the steal. And here we go. Washington fast break. Wall's running. Good. Wall's got 39.
This is a different ball game without the scoring. He's been Mr. Reliable at the offensive end.
And the pass to the great one. Second chance shot. They shoot again. Busted. No good that time either.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Wall, that's good.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Oh, that's why you see them flexing a little bit. They're feeling good about how they dominate.
Here's the great one. He's covered by Beal. To end the run, and the layup good by McGee. McGee's got 10 points in just the second half. Washington's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Wall draws the double. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
And don't forget about the good hand-eye coordination. I mean, he almost corralled it in for the steal.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And Zedaransky subbed in for John Wall. Shot clock at 3. Order outside. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound.
It's been a rough game for him, but it won't sting too bad as long as they hang on to the lead.
Nice D from Porter.
Just the presence of the D in the lane is enough to make him short-arm that layup.
Now, here's Meeks. Defense is right there. Porter, a screen on Hayward. There's Satoransky, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
You're right. They are precise in how they ran that play. Exceptional timing. That's all good stuff.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. The first one falls. Good on both. Here's Satoransky. He dishes it to Meeks. Lure the screen. Gortat with the screen for Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries from 10, and Washington again with the bucket.
Oh, I like watching Porter fill it up from the mid-range, demonstrating a nice touch from the in-between area of the floor.
Here's the great one, and he banks in the layup. The great one's got 4 this quarter.
And, you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Here's Satoransky, covered by Irving. And Satoransky kicks to Gortat. Here's the screen. Porter outside. Nailed from three-point land.
Look, you better keep an eye on Porter. He's terrific at operating off the screen.
On the wing, Irving. Looking to get it going. And off the glass. That one's good.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
For Washington, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Meeks can't hit. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Irving passes to the great one. To the middle. Nice shot by Yabusele.
Now, he caught him in stride with the lead pass. Now, that was timing.
Here's Satoransky. Feeds to Lure. The dish to Meeks. Stolen. Here's the great one.
Did you see that? Oh, he's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Washington calls timeout.
And with the tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
Man, they straight up been getting smoked over this stretch. They really need to refocus here.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Bradley Beal.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
With a chance to take command in this series, he did everything. That is the kind of killer instinct you need in the playoffs. Here's what Washington's going with right now. Bradley Beal comes in for Meeks, and it's John Wall in for Satoransky. And then for Boston, JaVale McGee's checked in for Yabusele, and it's Harrell in for Marcus Morris.
That's just another one for Hayward. He's built up his body. Now he has the strength and endurance to score at will.
Wall draws the double. 14 feet away, and it's Gortat. That time on the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 6th assist on the night.
With the double coming over, good vision to locate the open man.
Hayward is screen on Porter. Irving drives in. Right at the free throw line. Rebound, Washington. Gortat's got his 7th rebound here tonight. There's Porter with the 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Porter's got 8 points in the quarter.
Now, after failing to be aggressive and look for a shot in the first half, you don't have to let him know this time. You don't have to remind him now. He is really taking his game over in the second.
The great one passes to McGee. Here's the great one. He's covered by Beal. The shot's good from the great one.
It's just been one of those nights for him. He got into the floor of the game and has not lost his touch.
Wall draws the double. Pass to Gortat. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's the great one. He's covered by Beal. No good with the layup. Washington's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Gortat with a screen on Irving, and it's Beal in the corner. McGee with the block. Down low. And JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, a little too physical on that play. Tries to climb over the top of him and gets whistled for it.
You got to be a little more in control than that. The officials are never going to let you get away with that.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Azili's checked in for Gortat. Green comes in for Lure. Oubre's checked in for Porter. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. And they've edged in front